was going to sit there if there was another one. If you have another one, just sit beside it if you want, man. Because this is a weird one for being in the way, do you know what I mean? When he nearly stuck himself off it. He was playing for the bottom one. And we felt like a foot.
So we're back. So if you're still tuned in from the last game, to those who said I was an awful commentator, yeah, I'm sorry I'm back. You have to deal with me for another, don't know how many frames. Probably won't make the all match. I'm going to disappear in a bit. Fleming is playing Craig Lakin next Saturday at the Corn Exchange. Jump in, mate. Come on. Giving it big, you're giving it large last night. So I got the wee Scotsman next to me, giving it large last night, but then he's gone all quiet. So I don't actually know your name, mate. What's your name?
I'm Tuna.
Tuna?
Yeah.
As in the fish?
As in the fish.
Okay. I'm Zach. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
So I'm guessing you're cheering on your fellow Scotsman?
Yes. A sponsor, Mark. Should be an interesting one.
So you're fancying a bit of action this weekend, hopefully, if he can get through to the money rounds?
I think he's in the money. Last 16, isn't it?
This is last 16 winners. He has to get to the last 16 single elim for some money.
Right.
So he has to win this game, or the next game if he loses.
Yeah.
So he's playing probably one of his close mates.
And the
in pool.
The monster, it's Tom Cousins.
This is where Tom wishes he had back to his skinny self. Have you got any questions for the Welshman and the Scotsman in the commentary box? Yeah, I know I don't sound Welsh, but I am. So Tom's just on this red.
Yeah.
Just ideally we get him back up to the centre of the table. You don't want to leaving it too long.
Do you think you'll play the bottom one first?
Yeah, definitely play the bottom one first. Probably done 2 rails. He just screwed straight out. He's cued that well. I think he's just got enough to hit this thick enough to miss the yellow or skim off the yellow and come down the table. Doesn't want to drift behind this yellow on the side rail though, so Just mind his work here, as they say.
Yeah, he's played it well.
Blue spot's always alright for Thomas.
Two-one.
And he always baffles me when he lets the white run loose like that. But he knows what he's doing. But
Yeah, very dangerous.
but he always runs it loose and it teases for a bit, doesn't it?
3-1 Shepherd. 2-1 Boyle. 2-0 to Ronan. 2-1 Shane Thompson against Farnsworth. Sean Story. 2-0.
My pick of the round is for Josh Kane to beat McKill.
Did you have a bet on that?
Yeah, cheeky little outside bet. Try and land another 32-1 treble.
3-1 Josh Kane, was it?
3-1, yeah. Good value because, especially on these tables, how they split.
Yeah.
If you take your chances, you win. I got to the. I think did he lose to Mick or did he lose to Phil? He got to the semis of the World Championships this year.
Right.
He either lost to Mick or Phil in the semi-finals.
Yeah.
He won the Masters the year before. He got to the quarters of the Masters this year.
And the World Rules.
World Rules side, yeah. So he's banging on the door with the top boys.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's won quite a few in the 23 events. Now he's stepping up the level.
I've seen him in a few of these events and he's looked quite good.
Very unlucky there, Tom getting kicked off. First to 11 this, when in the winners qualification round of the K8.com Classic Supreme Pool Series. Run by Players Pool Events here at Players, Newcastle-under-Lyme, Stoke-on-Trent. Mark just looking for his best route here. Whether he's going to use his free shot to develop a ball or is he just going to go for these? The reds look nice.
Reds look plums, yeah.
And I don't think it's not too much issue with the yellow near the black.
I was just going to say, do you think he'll move the yellow?
Could do, he could just drop it down the rail a little, but I think he's looking to tie these two yellows up.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to leave him a plant, but don't think he has, but
No.
so he's got a shot at these reds. I think the black goes easy enough. I think if you didn't have a ball down this side of the table, you probably would have moved the yellow because then it's easier to get on. But he's probably going to just work his way down the table, take him in exactly the order from top end down. Did you put Ryan in this event as well?
No, just Mark.
Just Mark.
Just Mark.
What's wrong with Ryan?
Can't sponsor everyone. Mark approached me, so Ryan. I don't know why Ryan never entered them all. I think he's played in two though.
Yeah, so he can't qualify for the grand finals, which Mark will be in.
Yeah.
Mark kicking some form in this event, the one before the grand finals. You'll be open, he's in the mix at the end.
Yeah, definitely.
Will all the backers of the players be open? They make the last 8 semis and the big chop gets involved.
I think he's putting in a lot more table time now. He's got his match next week against
Craig,
yeah, which should be a good game in Derby, I believe, the Corn Exchange.
As a backer's point of view, what sort of deal would you be happy with if he got to if say he was in the quarterfinals and they offered a chop, or then the semis and they offered a chop? Are you telling him to go for the big prize pot, or you?
Well, I think that
Or do you need the money enough for him to chop up and you make?
I just think
5
that
OK.
depends. I think that depends on the player and how he feels.
Yeah.
You know, it's not really my call. I suppose it depends on the player, I think, yeah. But people, the way I see it is, if you don't want to gamble and lose your money, then don't gamble in the first place.
Yeah.
So I just.
But it's quite hard, you know, when you've got you could be offered when you get to the court, when you get to the semis, you could be offered like 10k deal, if you know what I mean, as
Yeah.
in guarantee yourself 10k.
Yeah. I think it depends
But
on.
then you're knocking down the prize pool. You're only going to make, say, 30 if you win it, maybe.
Yeah. I think it depends on the player and how much he needs the money as well. Because I think if the backers are paying the entry fee to the tournaments, then I think,
He's got plenty of money anyway.
well, I'm not saying plenty of money, but I
you
think
I didn't mean that. You've got enough where
you'd have enough.
you're not worrying about.
You're not worrying about 1,000 or.
If you put him in for 1,400, you like to think you're not
Well, if you're at that stage,
going to cry about losing the grand.
No, if you're at the stages of the semi-finals and you've doubled your dough, then you can't really complain about what you get, in my opinion. As long as you get your dough back, do you know what I mean?
Joking with Mark saying that he's the third best in his family behind Ryan and his dad, but
Old Jim.
he's proved that wrong this weekend.
Yeah, he's hitting the ball really well just now.
I don't like that face though when he breaks. I need to get that. Oh no, straighten off, wasn't it?
Straighten off, yeah.
So that's down as a unforced error. Remind me before the next frame to get that on video. John Shepherd shot into a 3-1 lead.
Playing well as well.
Boyle 3-1.
Yeah, Boyle's hitting the ball again, very well.
After his win last week at the Murphy's English Open.
Yeah, huge win for him. Back playing very well. Very well indeed. With his new spectacles.
It's the first event Dunster hasn't made the last 24. He made the final the first two, then he made 17th to 24 for the third.
Yeah, he's struggling just now, wasn't he? Maybe playing too much.
It's hard balancing. It's such a strong field here. You could lose first or second round and you haven't really done much wrong.
No.
Tom's played that nice. All the balls in open play now.
Very strong field to work your way through. Especially if you're in the loser side, you need to win an extra 6 more games.
It's ridiculous, yeah, it's tough.
With standard. It's crazy.
Hello Tom, nice to have you on the stream. We're basically we turned up and it threw us a bit where Jed's now doing a 500 max payout. So our pre-tournament strategy of what has been the last 3 events where I think we've worked out we were 6.3k up on the first 3 events on the betting. And our strategy of how we were going to go about this weekend had to be changed drastically because of the 500 max payout, which included the stake. So we had to go from betting some safe odds-on shots to betting just value, and it's been a bit slower. We're still in profit, but we're not where we want to be, and we'll be disappointed if we left this weekend without a bit more. But there's still a lot of pool to go this weekend, and we're going for 2. I know, Tom. But we're looking the quarterfinals. The last 3 events, we've picked out the 4 winners of the quarterfinals, which has been the big swing. Each event we've bet that big, but we'll probably be looking then to have me and Mam betting on that round so we can try and win a grand that session.
And it's hard. Trying to win now, it's only 500.
It's
crazy.
Yeah. I think probably the problem is with me and Man, we got to the stage where we come here every event and we've made good money.
Yeah.
That now that we can't be lumping 400 on stuff to win a grand, or win 800, just doubling our money. Picking out some good bets. it's a different strategy, and because we're expecting to try and keep winning big every time, which you can't when it's 500 max. Greg, I actually go to Gamblers Anonymous on a Monday in Newport. I'm not even joking. I no longer bet in the bookies or casino or anything. Actually excluded myself from them all. I virtually just bet on pool when I come away to this weekend, or I bet on myself in matches.
Do you have many matches?
Yeah, I was on a winning streak. I won about 4 or 5, but then I lost for 9k last week. So
Against?
Gaz Higgins,
Alright.
steady player. He's on this tour.
Yeah. Where was that?
I played awful on my club, not my club, but Mandeep's club I'm meeting with this week.
Okay.
I run the club for him in the Forest team. Gloucestershire.
Nice club.
Big break. Yeah, very nice. We've just had some work done to it.
Right.
Well, I said done to it. We've done the work. We knocked down. We had a match room. We had 4 snooker tables, 8 pool tables, and a couple of dartboards in the sports area. But
Yeah.
we knocked down the match room, which had 1 snooker table in. We put 6 dartboards on the back wall.
Okay.
Moved the pool tables around so they're a bit more spacious, more seating around them. Moved the snooker table. 2 snooker tables. Got rid of 2. Put plenty of seating around them.
Right.
So it's a bit more. It's a bit of a change. It's a bit more socialised. We're doing a lot of food now. We got the kitchen up and running with the pizzas in there, and we do a lot of pizzas, a lot of phone up deliveries and stuff.
Right.
And we're now doing more on the food than the snooker and pool.
Of course. Good.
So which is going to be our main objective, to get people in playing, but then also eating and drinking. So.
And you've got the Supremes?
Yeah, we got 8 Supremes, and we got 1 Riley Aristocraft table with steel blocks, and
Yeah,
just 1
snooker,
normal
yeah.
snooker table.
And
we
what
got
cloth do you use?
just Strachan Tournament Gold.
Start.
Just it lasts longer. We get a good deal on it.
Right.
So we stick with that at the moment. It plays good. It's consistent, and it lasts
Yeah.
6-7 months before we have to get it done. We're quite lucky there. We've got a massive function room. We have a lot of events. We've had Barney and MVG there this year, darts exhibitions. Right. We had 350 in for the MVG night.
That's good.
We got Taylor in January.
Right.
Not January, in December. So if anyone's local, and it'd be a really good night. The first 2 exhibitions we did, darts was really good, and we got Taylor in December, so that'd be a good night. So if anyone's interested, have a look at our Facebook page at Oaklands.
Be very good. Be a great atmosphere. We
had E17 Christmas last year, and it looks like we're booking them again alongside 911. Do you remember 911? It's before my time, to be fair. I'm not sure how old you are. You might be the same age as me.
Yeah, I'm 34.
All right, I got 9 years on you, younger.
Just a proper.
So I don't remember 911.
No.
But supposedly they were big in the day.
Right.
So we got them for a Christmas gig.
That's unlucky.
It's unlucky how he stuck to it.
Yeah, very unlucky though.
So he really hasn't got much on here. I'm not sure if he can come bottom rail and try and hit it just to the right as where the white ball is, and try and get it towards the middle bag and hopefully pot it. I think that's what he's... I don't know. Ross Mark, it's me, Zach Shepherd, and I'm here with Tuna from the wee country of Scotland.
The wee country.
Is he looking to flick this across the side and the white come down and hit it in? That's what he's aiming at. Oh! Adventurous that was.
Yeah.
Got close to it, mine, didn't he?
Yeah, it was close. Not too bad, actually.
Ryan sat near the table.
Probably wants Tom to beat his brother.
Yeah, because otherwise he'd be number 2 or number 3 in the family.
Yeah, Ryan will be demoted down to number 3 for him, behind Jim and Mark. What's that?
Yeah, well, Rusty said that Mark's European champion, so that must be right.
Yeah. Rusty Wheeler.
Oh,
What a
right,
character.
Wellesley. Wellesley, mate, you missed out big time. I know Fernandez is 3-1 down in this winner's qualification round, but he is flying.
Do you have a bet in this session?
Yeah, we got Fernandez and Gillespie in the one double, and then I've got an adventurous treble, which is King, Kane, and Cousins.
Kane 1-0.
Kane 1-0 up. It's the 3-1, 2-1 shot, 3-1 shot.
King 3-1 down against Ronan. So.
Yeah, but King can get going at any point, so hopefully he starts buzzing. Yeah, well, so you'll be gutted when Fernandez wins the Calcutta, mate. Yeah, Mand had the best weekend, mate. He got pumped 11-0 in the winners and then 8-0 in the losers. That's how to do it, mate.
Tough little shot here.
He's looking to screw into the red and knock it over the middle.
Very unlucky.
It's not too bad,
No,
actually.
Nice kiss on the black.
Where the yellow is, he can stun this across onto the right-hand side rail.
Yeah.
And even if he misses it, he wouldn't be leaving anything easy. Yeah, Farn's 3-2 down. Farn's was 3-2 down, but it's a long way to go, first to 11s. My tip at the start of the event was Farnsworth. A bit of favouritism because...
Mark's missed it. He's missed it.
Bit of favouritism because we got Farnsworth in the Calcutta, but...
How much was Farnsworth?
1900.
1900.
I think that's a good buy. But before Mick's the one to beat in this, especially now Harrison's out. I think Harrison's probably the only one who's got the game to beat Mick consistently.
Good shot by
There's the white going.
Chap Red's full ball.
Doesn't want to land on top of it. He needs a bit of room. He's got a bit of queuing room.
Thing cut to the middle.
I
Shoot
think
to the
he'll
corner.
just stun this long.
Yeah.
This is the shot that you'd practice and you do in practice. Long ball off the blue spot. Tad hampered, but he'll just cue through this out, I think, and pot it.
Yeah, right then.
Such a cueist.
Yeah, great shot. Very good shot. Sean Story 4-1.
Oh no. Fernandez needs to start salsering.
Yeah. Jordan Shepherd 5-2 up against Dan Davey. Josh Kane 2-0 up against McCall.
Josh beat him on the way to his Masters victory last year.
Carl O'Donoghue 2-1 against Hibbett. Yeah. He's won.
Mark breaking, trading 4-2. Greg, I spoke about this in the last match. I would back Tom against Mick. But if they play for money, I would back Tom against Mick over distance. Because that's how much I rate Tom. But his record against Mick shows that he can't beat him consistently.
I don't think Mick's interested in the cash games, though, is he?
No.
Not really that bothered for his.
I'm trying to convince Cousins to play Farnsworth again, but he's having none of it. Doesn't think he's playing well enough.
Very good match.
I think he's mad. He's turned down a free shot at 10k because it could easily be 50k each.
Yeah.
10%, 20% he'll be taking. Not often you can earn 10k in a night's work.
No. Carol Morris, 7-0 against Rusidi.
Fernandez got one back, 4-2 against Sean Story.
Shane Thompson, 4-2. My bet's not looking good.
Plenty of time left.
Yeah. Afrin Dad, 1-0 against Craig Marsh.
Can you hear Carl tapping? You can hear someone tapping the table in the back. That's Carl O'Donoghue. Just looking through the window, and Hibbert was in a tricky snooker. He's come up and down. The ref's there watching intently, and he's managed to get out of it. And Carl's in an awkward situation.
What did he do there?
He had 2 shots, and he's on reds.
Right.
He flicked his red out, and he played the white down to kiss this red out, which is on the side rail.
Yeah.
But he's caught the bump.
Caught the knuckle.
Knuckle, yeah. So they're still there, but it's a lot harder now
Yeah.
with that red still on the side rail.
Would you try and develop it off the one just above the yellows?
How good Tom doubles a ball. He could probably just leave the cross double on it, if I'm honest, but as well how big the pockets are playing at the moment with these new cloths. He could just drop it down.
How did you find the new cloth this weekend?
Actually plays quite nice, and the main problem I think what I thought would have been was looking when you're playing, not like noticing the difference, if you know what I mean. But I was playing, and you never thought in my head, oh, this is weird, or I didn't notice we were not playing on green cloth, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I think that's the main thing. I know a lot of people said to me the first time they played on the blue Simona's cloth that, oh, it's a bit weird, I'm not used to it, or the sighting the ball. But I think you sight the ball better on these cloths, this grey cloth. Just the way you sight them. I think they look nicer. You look through, and I think the balls look nicer on this cloth.
Yeah, they stand out a little bit more, don't they?
Yeah, which helps a lot.
Gareth with a really good shot there. A very good shot, Gareth Hibbert just put there.
Both of them laughing at each other because he has played a really good shot there. So I'm not sure. I think he probably just leave to drop this down the rail. I think he'll be taking the one to the middle first.
Then down the rail, or?
Yeah,
one
probably,
above
because
the
all he
black?
has to do is just drop it. If he can get on it just down the rail, all he has to do is just drop it in. He's on the black. He's nice here. He can just come on and off the side rail.
Yeah.
He wants to try and leave himself close to the red as he can. He doesn't want to be too hampered from those yellows. I think he's played that nice. I think that's...
Prefer it to be a little bit more straighter, would you not? A little bit off the cushion?
Yeah, he'd rather be off the cushion than playing it slightly blind pocket, but he should be able to just stun this in.
Looks good. Yeah.
See, if you're watching at home, that's the way they play them. Don't just dolly them down. Get
Punch
down.
them in.
Yeah, get down, just cue them in.
5-2. Looking good. Shane Thompson, 4-2, yeah.
From who's left in, who's everyone else's picks? Check in the comments. I'll laugh if anyone puts like a ridiculous one up. They're still playing on the feature table in the losers, I'm not sure.
7-0 with Carol
7-0,
Morris.
Carl and Stefan.
Carol Morris was 5-1, I think, up at one point. Greg Batten, 4-2. Toby Bolt, 3-1. Afrin Dad, 2-0. What's the score, Brian? You what?
You want to go heads up a man? Tell man we're ready for heads up action. Tom breaking. Known for one of the biggest breakers in the game. Crunches them.
The black's gone. Redack. His break's massive.
We're talking on stream earlier because he hasn't been breaking that well this weekend, which is quite hard to believe because how hard he hits them and how well he hits them. Just with the triangle, let alone with the shark rack where they split all over the place.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not sometimes the pace isn't the one, it's just how you time it. And normally he does time them sweet, but maybe he's hitting them hard but not timing them. If that sounds stupid.
5-2 Shane Thompson.
Long way to go.
McHilton 2-1 down.
Sheppy's 5-2 up, Tom.
6-2.
6-2 now.
6-2 Sheppy.
And he's about 5 points deep, so he's doing quite well.
Cousins with another monster break. Yellows probably, would you think?
Yeah, I think that yellow does sneak through. And all he would have to do if he... He'd only have to slightly screw it back for that yellow next to it. Because that yellow next to that red don't pass to the bottom left, just looking through the window. Or if it does, it's very tight. Yeah, Boyle winning last week at the English Open. Goobs here. Gillespie has had a tough draw and he's come through it flying colours so far.
Yeah. Played very well against Harrison.
And Hill's, like you said, still probably the man to beat, but
I think at this stage they're all hard to beat, aren't they?
yeah. Is he playing across for the one next to red next? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's played that well because he can just slightly leave that where the yellow is now.
Do you think it passes?
Yeah, the yellow passes. All he's got to do is leave the yellow, leave the white where the yellow is next to the red, and then he can just dolly the yellow in and come. You got the natural angle then up the table.
Yep. Mark Boyle 5-2.
Caught the red on the way through there, but it went snuck in. Just got a nice angle here, just stand across for the black.
Yeah, he's played it well
And
again.
this black for a 6-2 lead. So it's
6-2.
there.
Yeah. 6-2.
This really is a must-win frame for Mark here with the break.
Yeah, you would think so.
You'd need to think he needs to hold his breaks here and
It's kind of getting away from him now.
break a couple.
Yeah. Sheppy 7-2. Playing well. Josh Kane 3-1.
Just need Fernandez to sort his act out. 5-3 down. And then my treble will look quite good if Kane can beat Mick Hill.
I need Mark Farnsworth to get his finger out.
anything going? That's a not. Mark just facial expression says it all. Probably looking at Reds here. They all go.
Looks like 7-2 here. Rollins, what do you think? 7-2?
Yeah, you just gotta make sure he takes them the right way. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. He's played onto his eyeball now. He's overrun.
Perfect.
I was about to say he overrun it, but it looked like he'd overrun it. But
it's absolutely
perfect.
Yeah. Lee Clough, 6-1.
Lee Clough's had a hard draw, mine. Win the side and lose the side.
Yeah. Came through a tough one there against Dunster in the decider.
To be fair, the top 60 on this tour, if you looked at the draw, you wouldn't want to draw them, would you?
No.
Nice little control shot, yeah, through the gap between the red and the yellow.
Put it well. Fernandez, 5-3.
Come on, Salsa.
The black for 7-2.
It's not looking good for your man, mate.
No, indeed not.
I wonder, who does he play if... Do you want me to tell you? He plays if he doesn't manage to win this game.
I think it's the winner of...
Match 2-1-2. 2-1-2.
It's above that. It's higher than that one.
Loses qualification there, 2-1-2.
2-2-4.
2-1-2 plays the winner of 2-2-4.
Callum Singleton and Dylan Leary, is it?
What game's still playing up here? One of these. 208. The Lee Clough game. Is it Lee Clough? Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be worse. Could be better. You don't know. It's a tough field to ever, but...
To be fair, he's striking the ball well, so...
Well, I watched a few of his first two rounds. Well, we had Harjeet in the Calcutta, so I watched a bit of that, and Mark took him apart, really. And
yeah. Harjeet put him out the last event, didn't he?
Yeah, so Mark got a bit of revenge there.
How many players did you buy in the Calcutta?
Got percentages, like not all of it.
Okay.
Like I'm with Manjinger on the Calcutta with, and Adam Penwell, Kapow.
Yeah.
We got bits between us. I had 50% myself for 40 quid. It's the best £40 I've ever spent in my life. Didn't win a match. We got percentage of Farnsworth, Fernandez, then we had Harjeet, and that was it.
Yeah, it's tough picking the right player for the...
I think we got lucky the one we had Harjeet in when he got to the quarters, event 2.
Right.
Because it was the biggest payout, that one. He got through to the quarters, so we had the non-elite as well. We made 12k between us. 8k between us.
Good, yeah.
So I had 25%, so I made 2k, and I only put 175 quid in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good though, back.
Josh Kane 4-1.
4-1. Playing out his skin.
Mick will definitely not be underestimating Josh.
No.
And looking over, Josh is at the table and Mick's sat in his stool. Just slightly awkward, this shot. He needs to play it well.
Was he on the red or the yellow?
I think he's on yellows. I was looking over a few on the table, so I don't see now.
No, he's hitting the red. He's playing the red.
Oh, okay, he's got reds then. So I thought it looked like he was lining up the yellow. He's got the angle to screw into. I think he'd be just looking to screw into the yellow 4 ball if he can.
Yeah, move the yellow.
And he'll still have the red to the left middle.
Yeah.
And that red will then go to the top right.
6-2 Shane Thompson.
No, good.
7-2 Shepherd. 5-2 Boyle.
Played that nice.
Yeah, he's played it well. A big flame for the lemon, I believe.
Tom Cloughier, how many phones and tablets have you got out watching these games? He's probably only on this stream listening to me talk. He likes me that much. I think that's just alright.
Yeah, just off the bottom rail. Red to the middle.
Wonder if he plays it centre ball, if he can, is he going to screw it or just play it centre ball? Come
Just
side and bottom rail
side
between
and
the yellow.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, is he on it?
No. Just kind of slid, didn't it, and died off the bottom rail. I won't put it past Tom Cloughier to have his PC there, a tablet and 2 phones, watching all 4 stream tables. He loves the game that much.
Pool mad, is he?
He's, as George says, a fan of the game. He even backs George. He backed George against me when we played.
I back George. I like George. I really do like George. I think he's funny.
He's alright.
He's good for the game.
Is that 5-1 Josh Kane?
Oh, he's played
It's
it
close.
well. Oh, it's
Oh my god. Mark can't help but smile.
Chuckling away at himself now.
He has to play it hard, doesn't he?
Not even a sorry. Flamer's raging. Yeah, 5-1 Josh Kane.
Come on, Fernandez, turn it around. That treble would be delightful. Yeah, Tom. Not that I let him win for the rematch and all nothing, but...
How much did you play?
well, I
George
didn't
for?
let him win. We played for a couple hundred, me and George, here the last event.
Alright, yeah, I heard that.
I was like 13, 5 up.
13-5 up.
I let him get to 9, and then he started dishing a few.
Right.
And it went 14 all, and I cleared. Don't know how you lost to him, George. No. We're just talking about him.
Martin get beat by George?
Martin was clear and got beat, didn't he?
No chance. No chance. I'll have as much as I can on George. My normal bet on people's like 500, so 500. Friendly bet, you know what I mean?
Well, at least the money's staying in Scotland either way.
Where you getting married in a caravan? After you lose your daughter George.
That's harsh.
Yeah.
Tom, you know that's not the case.
Tom, take yellows here. Or reds.
Looks
Looks
it.
like,
Yellows are all there.
Yeah.
What is a bit loose? Nah, he's alright.
Yeah, he's fine. Yellow passes the red.
Fernandez is having a long one there, unless the scoreboard's not been updated.
5-3 still.
Been there for ages.
After that, 5-0 against Craig Marsh.
Craig's off to Catalonia tomorrow, 5 p.m.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he won't lose too much sleep.
The pool festival run by Ross McInnes.
Yeah.
You ever been?
I haven't, no.
No.
Should do, really. Due a holiday.
Ross and Pat O'Ken.
And I hear it's actually a holiday, not a
Yeah.
full-time.
Yeah, it's meant to be really good.
Josh Kane 5-2.
No, still 5-1. Still 5-1.
I'm listening to someone in the commentary box. Maybe they're watching the stream.
9-2 Tom Cousins.
Yeah, I think it's... Josh is breaking over there, so it scoreboard might not have updated. He's potted the ball, Josh, as well.
Which one are they on? 15, is it? Six 3, yeah. Good game.
Deck's on some form this weekend.
Yeah, he's hitting the ball really well, Declan. Very well indeed.
Let's see if he can conquer event one winner, Scott Gillespie.
I think, yeah, it'll be a very good game, Gibbs, against Declan Brennan. Scott's well in form just now.
Yeah, 5-2. 6-3 Sean Story. Come on, Dave.
Long way.
Long way to go.
Crazy.
Crunch.
Yep.
Ball spotted.
Yeah.
Not easy though.
No. Yellows look.
Yellows look horrendous, to be
Yeah.
fair.
But
They both look horrendous.
I don't think he's got a shot on the red,
The
has he?
yellow would be some finish, mine, because you've got to
Yeah.
pot 2 down the rail and a plant down the rail.
I think the only shot he's got on the red's the one to the green now. Yep, he's taking it on. Yep,
Cue very well.
yeah, play the ball again.
He's got the shot here. Cut the red to the middle. Off the rail into the black, and that would open those. To be fair, they do go, because that red does go to the middle past by the black, and the other red does go, so. But he will go into it naturally, yeah. Double.
The ball. Oh, he's missed it. Good shot by Fleming. Not been.
That's Josh Kane 6-2.
Be a good result for Josh Kane, that I believe.
Needs to finish the job off though.
Must be Mick's first defeat. No, he got beat by Harrison, didn't he?
He lost to Harrison in event 2 and event 3. Event 2 semi-finals and event 3 final.
In the final, yeah. Sheppy 10-2 against Dan Davey.
I see Fernandez at the table, so hopefully he's going to drag one back here. Looking just to screw this back, leave himself straight on this yellow.
Cup it to the middle.
Looks like I think Thompson's 7-3 up, I think.
Yeah. I think Farns was up against it now.
Definitely a very steady player, Shane Thompson.
Yep, 7-3. No good at all.
Mick break-in against Kane. So now he's part of the boys at the table.
Boyle 6-3.
He had to control that, see.
Kiss on the red and the yellow.
Mick's pull one back there, I think.
Reckon this was it?
I think so.
It's been a long day. A little swerve.
That crunch in the background, Josh Kane breaking. I see a ball drop. Played that well. Got the black out. Shot on the red.
Still 6-3, Sean Story. It's not moved in a while.
They got a bit of a tactical frame there.
Has it?
I just looked over and like Fernandez at the table, then Sean and Fernandez and Sean and Fernandez, so.
A little bit fudgy. Oh, Tom missed that by a mile.
What did he do there? The plant. Must go.
That's the first man into the winners' qualification, Jordan Shepherd.
Flying.
11-2 against Dan Davey.
Flying.
It's a great buy for 500 in the Calcutta.
Unbelievable.
500. Crazy. Good shot there by Mark.
6-4, Fernandez pulled another one back. Thompson looks like he's on a finish against Farnsworth. That's the go.
8-3.
8-3. Oh, Mark. I think he's played for the cut to the middle. Yeah.
500 for Shepherd, yeah.
He's not had the best first three events, I don't think, but still, when you're picking up players like that for 500, unbelievable. Quarters, I think, this event there wasn't enough money in it to pay last 16. Mark's looking a little swerve, trying to poke it into the bottom left bag. Hard to control these. He's close.
Close, yeah. That's a great shot. 8-3 Shane Thompson. My double's gone. Josh Kane at the table. Farnsworth the break, 8-3 down.
Big frame for Josh, this.
Yeah, Mick's coming back up now.
It's only half the battle. Getting to 6.
Gareth Hibbett 4-all. Toby Bolt against Jez Graham. 5-2.
That was that late one last night, mate.
Yeah, too late. Far too late. Too many cures.
Is that why you're on the orange juice tonight, or was that vodka orange?
That's vodka and orange.
Okay. Big break, but maybe the last red to save him, or last yellow kicked, last ball rolling.
Usual standard.
Kane 7-3.
It's close to that yellow. Mark got a good chance here in the reds. Boyle racing to a big lead at 7-3.
John Rowe at the table, though. Very steady player, John. Former World Rules Rule champion.
Mickey Mouse rules, aren't they?
What's that?
They're not good rules.
They're very good rules.
No, no chance. So boring, it's unbelievable. Shocking, like, shocking. Is that your world rules or black ball?
I've played both. I grew up playing black ball, but then I now play world rules
Right.
because they're the better rules.
No chance. You're delusional.
What's up, Benji?
7-4 Sean Story.
Need Fernandez. Fernandez, Kane, Cousins, treble. £40 returns like nearly 500. £40, nearly 500. Got 6 to 4, 2 to 1.
3 to 1.
Sorry, 3 to 1, 3 to 1. Kane, Store. I don't know. I've lost track.
Unbelievable. Shane Thompson at the table, looking like 8-3, 9-3. It's a bit of an upset.
Cole Bedford, you're useless. You're not allowed to comment. Josh, you want another frame? One ball left in the black for an 8-3 lead. Still can't beat me.
The white's close. Just alright.
But
A bit awkward.
have to leave the double by the looks.
Yeah.
Still got the last vent to go, Cole. The last one's the main one.
9-3, Shane Thompson. Wow. Oops, he's missed that one.
I think he was just trying to pinch it so he could play the cut to the bottom left.
One nil deck on Brennan. Live on the feature table. Nice shot though.
Josh's left rolling's off the break. That's how much it was hanging that it dropped when Tom was walking around the table.
Nice.
Probably just played to leave the yellow next to black second last and drop through the gap and leave the yellow to the middle or corner.
Skill shot.
He's left the skill shot. Must have left himself straight. You fancy him?
Yeah, easy. Too easy for the players. And that's 10-3. Easy as that.
Jet.
The Badger.
Just going to tell him the good news about Josh Kane at 3-1, 8-3 up. It's Tom Braykin to win the match and reach the last 16 single limb stage.
Gareth Hibbert 5-4. Cole Bedford.
Team Lisp. Huge.
Yeah.
And
2 yellows.
I think that might be it. The yellow goes off the red. Into the top left-hand corner bag. See how the master works, how he's going to take these out. If it does go easy off the red, he will just screw this out or come.
You just screw back and play the yellow to the middle, no?
Yeah. Or if it's a tad awkward, it's one of those when you can. If it's in enough, you can play it off the far knuckle and just it'll just ping back to leave it to the middle.
Seven five. Your man Fernandez is coming back.
Good. That's how we like it.
We play this red, the yellow off red now. Looking at it now.
It's a bit thin from here, isn't it? It's controlling the white. The white's running.
He's going for it.
He's got no other option now.
He's missed it by a mile. Our friend Dad 6-3 up now against Marshall. Carl Morris 2-0 up. Wycliffe 1-0. Greg Batten Woodham 5-0. Good shot on Mark. Josh Kane 8-5, is it?
8-5, I think.
Yeah.
His break. Nothing phases Mick, does it?
No.
Josh knows that.
Unbelievable. Steady and
Well, no, if I was 8-3 down, I'd be a bit worried, but
is he enough? Or is
yeah, he's gone off.
enough?
Mark's ducked and run.
With the double.
Just caught the knuckle. 9-4. Shane Thompson against Farnsworth. Farnsworth looking to get the 5 there. He's on a finish.
Still up against it 9-5 though. Boyle 8-4. Is it 9? Did he go 9-4 though? 9-4, yeah, sorry. Goobsy 1-0 against Declan Brennan.
Fernandez, another one back.
7-5.
7-6 now, I think.
7-6.
Hopefully. Goobsy, yeah, 1-0.
Carl O'Donoghue looking like on 6-5 up.
That's in the loser side, so that's only to 8.
Yeah. Pretty good shot there.
Mark.
I think that's Fleming's dinner out now.
I think Tom had to stop himself from laughing there.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to take the mick out of his mate, but them two have quite a bit of banter, so. This to get to the last 16.
Single elimination.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's anyone's to be won at that stage.
I think Tom will take these out and that's it. Game over.
Mick going 8-6 there.
A little bit twitchy now for
To who? Is he? So this black.
job well done for Don Cousins.
Oh, he just adjusted himself on the shot there. Doesn't matter though. Thanks for joining me, mate.
Yep.
Been fun. And see you all soon.
slight bit of difference between